Yo, what's going on? This brother D back with another video, and I want to talk about Dwayne Haskins, and I've been talking on Facebook, whatever, and people been asking me, right? Should we start Dwayne Haskins week 1? And I gotta say no. I think that we should roll with Case Keenum, and I think that Case Keenum, I think he's a decent quarterback. I mean, he's not Drew Brees or Patrick Mahomes or whatever, but I think that he was done wrong in Minnesota. I think that he was a pretty good quarterback for Minnesota, and I'm just going by what he did. And, last time I checked, he did lead the Minnesota Vikings to the NFC Championship game. And we got to be honest, man. The guy that Minnesota replaced him with, Kirk Cousins, he did nothing with. They didn't even make playoffs. So you got to think that Minnesota in 2017, they went to the NFC Championship game. So Case Keenum has experience. But I just don't think, I think that we should roll with him. And let's say at least for a couple of games, at least half the season, we should see what I think Case should start. And I think that Denver, he had nothing to work with in Denver. They traded away with Demaryius Thomas. They traded one of their best receivers because they didn't want to pay him the money. So, they traded him to Houston. So I think that Case Keenum should start. And I think that, Denver, and you had a coach that really didn't know what he was doing anyway. So the losing with Denver last year won't really Case's fault. And and if you really think about it, it's really common that how Minnesota did him. How do you not sign a guy that led you to the NFC Championship game for Kirk Cousins? And we can be real. I know I'm get some hate on this video, right? But let's just face it, man. Kirk Cousins is a stat stuffer. When in fourth quarters, he don't show up. He always throw that pick, that interception. He always throw that pick. He always make that big mistake at crucial moments. And yeah, it might look pretty at 300 yards, 4 touchdowns. What good is all that and you lose it? So my thing is, I think that the Washington Redskins should roll with Case Keenum and see what he got. Now, if, let's say we go 1-5 and things ain't working, maybe you should start the kid. I just think that we shouldn't just rush him out there, like we did RG3. And look how that turned out. Let him learn the system and let him learn. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But I think that Case Keenum should start. He should be the starting quarterback because he got experience. He been in the playoffs. So I think that's what we should do. I think we should start Keenum and have Haskins be a backup, and that's what I think we should do. So that's all I got, man. Y'all take it easy.